Oh, wait. The guy on top of that tower. I don't know if you see him. Always love these areas. Give off such a kind of abandoned vibe about them. This might be the loudest snowmobile I've ever heard in my entire life. This thing is so loud. It's actually crazy. Remove card. Whoa. Okay. Beefy. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh, I got him! Okay, so we are doing something a little bit different today. We are actually on a winter Esseker server. So somebody has decided to create Esseker, but obviously a winter version of it. I hopped on the server kind of late last night and ran around basically by myself, or with nobody else in the server, just to kind of check it out. Found a snowmobile when I was running towards Esseker City, and found a train crash, military train crash, got an M16 and a couple of different things. And we are currently at the airfield. Now there is a couple of people on the server at the moment, and so hopefully maybe we get into a bit of PvP, and we might adventure around a little bit, head in towards the city, see if there is people around, and just see what we get up to. I think it could be kind of a popular map due to the fact that the original Esseker map doesn't have the greatest performance. The FPS that you get on Esseker is pretty trash most of the time, due to the high amount of detail that's actually in the map. Even though the map is unfinished, the areas that are finished are so high detail that it gives you really crap FPS. But with the winter version, obviously it removes all of those details because everything's technically covered in snow. And you get a really good high performance map with all the cool areas that you want of Esseker at the same time. Ooh, I'm hearing shots ready. I'm currently getting 250 FPS. Okay, this is on the forest on the outside of the map. People usually camp this forest and snipe into the airfield, the people that are in the airfield, so clearly there's somebody around. So I have an M16 and a little Mosin, and I think we're just going to do a bit of hunting today. Okay, I'm not seeing anything at the moment, so I think he's further down. So I'm going to try and get right flank maybe into the forest here and see if we can see this person who's shooting. I'm assuming they're camped in a tree or something. It's been a long time since I've played Esseker. I really like the full map, but it kind of put me off this map a little bit when it ended up not being finished, and it still is to this day currently a very unfinished map. I think only maybe about a quarter of it or so is actually like done and technically usable. Now, as far as I know, these shots are in this wood, and if they're not in this woodland, then they're down the end of the airfield. Oh, there is some buildings down here. Okay. Or a tent or something. Well, it's a possibility that's where the shots came from. Oh, yeah, it's a full little area here, actually. Huh. This is definitely where these shots came from. Not seeing anyone around. You might have missed him. I think these people that were here are gone. We'll head back up the other side, have a quick little look, and if not, we'll head in towards the city and see if we can see any people around and just have a general kind of exploration. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Wow, that guy had a full white ghillie on as well. What the hell? Okay, so it nearly looks like we might have actually ran past him. What the hell? He did have a sniper out, so I'm assuming there's somebody else in the military. There has to be, clearly. Now, who else was he shooting at? Because he was shooting at somebody there a while ago. Oh, wait. There's a guy on top of that tower. I don't know if you see him. Is he dead? He's dead now. Or he might be just knocked out. The hell? I think I'm missing these shots. Oh, he's still alive. I think he fell. He fell. He's dead. Okay, so that's another guy gone. Yeah, I'd ranged in too high. That's what I was doing there. Which is okay. So that's 2 dead. Jesus, there was actually some people here. He was also stacked, by the way, and he was looking down towards where we first originally came in by the entrance of the place. So, unless somebody else is there now, I don't know. I need to get better at my ranging. That's the one thing I don't really do. I'm not very used to in this game, is ranging shots in. So that is something I have to get in. I was clearly 100 meters too ranged in too far, but good to know. A little readjust, and we're hitting shots pretty on target there. To be getting 260 FPS in Esseker, I know. Another one dead. Okay. Because that's 3 people dead now. I think we get out of here again for a minute. Leave those Zeds. Thought that was a player. Jesus. Leave the Zeds maybe settle down for a second. Okay, we've 2 guys to loot. We've the one at the bottom of the tower, and we've the one next to this barrack here. So I think we go do that now. We'll check this guy by the barrack first, I think. Ooh, this guy had some type of different gun. Interesting looking weapon. I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to stick with my trusty Mosin for now. Okay, you had a honey badger. Oh, we had this little sight. I do like this sight. Honey badger suppressor. I'm not sure if that can go on the M16, but we'll it does. Oh shit, we even have suppressed M16. That's what we like to see. Oh, we had a punch card. That's actually really good because there is a punch card area around. Let's get out of here. I think we might make our way into Esseker City. If we can make it out of here alive, that is. We might try and explore. There is a couple of custom bunkers that have been added in certain areas, so it might be interesting to see if we can go adventure to those areas. Maybe grab a snowmobile to take us up there. Be kind of cool. And I actually want to check the city itself, like the flooded areas and stuff. I haven't been there in a long time. I want to check it out, number one, just to see what it looks like with the snow and to see what the performance is like, because that is some of the worst areas affected with performance. Now, I don't know if this is a possible mod to even be created, but it would be cool to see on these winter maps if, like, rivers and ponds and flooded areas, like, you know, part of Esseker City is. It'd be really cool to see those areas frozen, like the water actually be frozen, so you could maybe walk on it or run on it. And, you know, if you wanted to get water from the rivers and stuff, you had to maybe cut a hole in the river to be able to get, you know, break through the ice to get water. Don't know if anything like that is actually possible as, you know, a mod, but if it was, it would really, really work well on these winter type maps, especially on a map like Esseker that has a big river running through it and, you know, the flooded city and stuff. Oh, okay. Speaking of a snowmobile, it also has everything. I'm going to take the spark plug so I can come back to that. That is quite good to know that is there. That was the exact same color as the one that was stolen from me, but I don't think it is the same one. I think it's just another spawn. Currently in Esseker City, and for a city that you would barely get, I don't know, 60 FPS if you were lucky sometimes, now getting 110, between 90 and 110 FPS is it's pretty good. Actually, it's dipping down about 80. Still pretty decent though for, you know, Esseker City. And then this is just down by the flooded part of Esseker. Always love these areas. Give off such a kind of abandoned vibe about them. So cool. And then the actual flooded part of the city. It gives off such a cool vibe while, you know, when it's just the original map, kind of in, I suppose, a summertime kind of setting, but in winter, it's even cooler still. Very, very cool. Okay, I think it's time to go. Maybe grab that snowmobile. Find out where the bunker is located. Or one of them. I think there's 2 in total. And maybe check that out and see what we can find in terms of loot. So we found a map, and now we can try and see where these bunkers are. Oh, okay, there's a couple. Actually, there's a couple of different things as well. Whoa. There's another airfield. So they've really like expanded upon the map a bit by the looks of it. Wow, okay. Interesting. That's actually kind of cool to see. Seems to be like different villages and such. Very cool. So there is at least this bunker anyway, the military bunker. It doesn't seem to be too far away actually, which is quite nice. And there's another bunker out here, which appears to be either off the map or just down from it a bit. As you can tell, this section of the map is done, and all the grayed out stuff down around here is what's meant to be done but hasn't been done yet. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the military bunker and see what's there, and we might go to the Kula airfield as well just to check it out, see if there's actually anything there as well. Could be kind of interesting, but first of all we got to go back and get that snowmobile. So it actually turned out when we were at the airfield that the server owner was running a bit of an event, PvP event, where they had to try and hunt down the server owner, and if they killed him, they got a $30 reward of IRL money that they would get. And I ended up killing him. It was the guy at the top of the tower that I missed a few shots on, and then, you know, ended up eventually killing. So it turned out I actually ended up killing the server owner and kind of ruining the event, which I was not meant to do. And all the guys that we did kill that were around that area as well, seemed like most of them were also actually part of the event, which was a bit annoying. I didn't mean to like gate crash it, if that makes sense, but so yeah, now we have $30 to kind of work with, and I said to the server owner, I don't need the money, I don't want it, so we might put on some type of an event where people come and hunt me. Maybe we'll do it live or something like that, so it could be interesting to do. Okay, our snowmobile is still here, which is great to see, and we will take this and hopefully get to this bunker and check it out. So it is going to be, well, the Livonia bunker, but I think custom. I think he was saying something about there being, the server owner was saying something about there being like caves or something around. So that's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to put my earplugs in because these snowmobiles are incredibly loud. This might be the loudest snowmobile I've ever heard in my entire life. This thing is so loud. It's actually crazy. Yeah, so we have to cross the bridge here to get to the other side of the river. Okay, so by just checking the map, we are like pretty much just here. And I would say we are just about here. So I'm going to park this thing, snowmobile, right here. Turn off the lights, turn her off, and we can get out. Okay, so we can go and have a look around the map and hopefully, or go around and have a look at this bunker and hopefully get some decent loot from it. So we should have everything. Oh, I'm assuming it's here at this cave entrance, is it? Yeah, this has got to be it, I think. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there's a couple of different entrances. I'll have a look over here real quick. I don't know, this could be an exit or it could be the entrance. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god, you don't want to fall down there. So you will need a light source going into this cave, I was told, or this bunker. Are we on it? No, we're actually a little bit behind, away from it. I think we need to go back this way. Could be down the bottom of this, I think. Oh, wow. Yep, it certainly is at the bottom. Wow. Okay, yeah, the bunker entrance is there. This area is quite cool, actually. Wasn't expecting it to be this big. Oh, SLR PDW. And that is a fancy looking rifle. You know what? Because we're here, and we've used the M16 a bit, I'm going to take this gun instead. Because why not? We'll probably end up swapping guns a ton now when we get in here. But this gun looks really cool. Liking the look of it. We'll get rid of that scope, put on the one we had, and the suppressor. Boom. Absolutely stacked, just like that. Sick. Basically a reskinned M4. Probably the best way to put it. I like it. I have my punch card, which is needed to obviously access the thing. Alright, and then we go. Alright. Okay, plate carriers off the rip. Look at that bad boy. Sick. I might come back for it. I do kind of like the plays I have on at the moment. But tetra pills and stuff. So, from what I've also been told, this is the smallest bunker out of the two. The other one's even bigger. Certainly makes this a bit more difficult and a bit eerie just using a head torch running around this place. Oh, there's another plate carrier of some sort there. Same one again. Nice. There's a couple of good ones here. I'd assume they are a bit better protection than, you know, the standard plate carriers, if I were to guess. An Arctic UMP as well, which is quite cool. Now, I do also have a key card on me, which is apparently needed to gain access to a safe or something. So we need to try and keep an eye out for that. I'm not 100% sure what type of safe it is. But I'd assume that's where the really good loot is going to be kept. Few knives and stuff, nothing crazy. To make sure I don't get lost as well, I'm actually going to keep all of the doors open to all of the rooms I've entered, just so I can kind of keep track of where I am. Oh, this might be... Okay, what is this? This is a vault, isn't it? Keycard required. Okay, this is how we get into this. What is this going to be? Right. So it is a green keycard that is needed to get into here. Start the card and see what happened. You may remove the keycard to open. Remove card. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Holy crap. What? Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. That is something. I think that's a DMR, so I'm going to drop the Mosin and take this DMR instead. Because why not, right? Take the few drinks here. Take a set of MVGs if we can. I don't think I can carry him right now. I'm going to drop this, this, and this. Why can't I have a helmet here? Wow, that is that's a lot of loot. I'm only going to take stuff. I just wanted some MVGs, which is a lot better to see. And this Volt AR, maybe I'm probably mispronouncing that. Basically, I'm assuming a DMR of some sort, which is pretty cool. Wow, it's a long way up, and we still got to go a good bit as well. Nope. Speaking of being a good bit out, we are here. This is the exit. F to use. Leave us out. Thank you very much. Pop the old MVGs off, and out we should be coming. Very cool. Look at that. Winter Wonderland. That is sick. That is really cool. That's very well laid out as well, actually. We are back on top of the cave. It was quite a height there. I wouldn't want to be falling off of that. We are back out of there. That is amazing. That is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that on an Esseker server before. Now, granted, it has been a while since I played Esseker, but that is something else. Quite a fan of that. Okay, so I think to end the video, we will go and check out this airfield that is just down the road from us. The Kula Airfield. And see what that has to offer and see if it's actually an airfield, because I don't think there is much expanded, you know, out these directions. So it is certainly going to be interesting to see what's there. This is the airfield, I think. Oh, wow. Yep, it is certainly an airfield. Holy moly. Yep, this area is certainly pretty cool. Actually really cool to see another airfield like out this side of the map. Perfect spot for it as well. The land is, you know, pretty flat, so yeah, it's great airfield territory. I really like it. Plenty of loot here as well, which makes it a bit better. Instead of everybody having to push towards the city, you know, and the zoo and areas like that to get loot, they can, you know, spread around the map a bit more. Actually go on adventure and see what's about. I might have to say, this might be one of the best Esseker maps I've seen so far. That's being honest. It's really well done. A couple of floating tents and stuff. That'll more than likely get fixed over time. You know, the more bug reports they get in and stuff like that. But nothing major in terms of bugs. You know, it all still works out pretty well. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this video off, because this is been pretty cool. Pretty cool adventure. I would spend more time adventuring the rest of the map, but this video would be hours long if we did that. So definitely, I think more to come from this map. If you want to check out the server that we done all this on, you can. It is in the description. All the info for it is in the description down below. I highly recommend checking it out. It is very good, and the performance is even better. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And until then, I shall catch you guys in the next one. So, peace out for now. So as you just saw, somebody just tried to snipe me as I was taking some screenshots of the area for a thumbnail. And there's a sniper out there somewhere, and he just popped a shot at me. Didn't hit me, thankfully, but well, certainly gave it his try. So you never know. Could be a bit of a sniper battle on the way here now. If we see this guy, he might have just popped the one shot and just ran, but whatever gun he had sounded a bit beefy. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Oh, I got him! No way. Holy shit. Wow. Well, that's certainly a way to end off an episode. Anyway, that warns you now. Don't come shoot me when I'm taking thumbnails, man. Rude. How rude.